Hello everybody and welcome to this Sims 3 speed build. Now this house is called Bluebell because it's painted blue, of course, and it is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 2 stories, and it is built in the world of Appaloosa Plains, which came with the Sims 3 pets. So this house is one of the first I've built outside of Sunset Valley for a speed build, and I think it turned out very nice, and I spend most of my time at the end working on landscaping. But right at this moment, as you can see, we're building the walls of the house, and it looks really large here, but the house turns out to be really small in the end, so you'll see that unfold. And this area here was actually, originally I wanted it to be like a nice balcony, but it turned out to be useless space because of the way I did the stairway. It kind of blocked the door, so that didn't happen. And that's basically the shape of the house finished there, and we should be moving to paint work. And you can see I'm going to put in a nice roof and paint the house blue, of course, because that's where it got its name from. So I like how the house turned out. I like the colors I used here. You can see I went with, you'll see in a moment, I went with this kind of paneling, siding look. So I did it with like a light blue and then a darker blue, so it's kind of like the mixture, and then I have some stone and brick in there too, which makes some nice contrast. And you can see here just some nice, more siding. I changed the color of it because I don't like it's kind of like got too much green in it, so I change it to more blue, and then it turns out a bit nicer. So, and then I put in some nice kind of light brick color to go with the blue. It doesn't actually contrast it. So I like the way that looks. It looks quite nice. And I also gonna put in some stone too to just go along with all these colors. So you'll see that coming in soon, because I like the combination of all the colors I used here. You can see there's the stone. I think it looks nice. So here I'm gonna do windows and doors, which is not a short process, especially with me. So I'm choosing a door here. I go with that one, and I make it the most hideous color you can possibly choose and create a style. Then I change it again. So I'm going to change it from salmon to, I think, white later. So it's not going to end up being that ugly. And also I have a lot of trouble choosing windows here for this front, because I just didn't like any of them. So I was going through a bunch of different options there. Yeah, I didn't like any of those choices, so I ended up going with some windows from Supernatural, I think it is, because those are quite nice. Yeah, there they are. So I used those, and also because like during, I think it was sometime mid-July, the Origin had a big sale, like where they had like everything like a quart, like hugely, massively off. I don't know by how much. Like they had the Sims 3 for $5, an expansion pack starting at $8. So I bought a bunch of stuff. It's there, so that's why I'm using a lot of new objects I've never used before. So I got Supernatural, Generations, and World Adventures, so those are really neat. Anyway, I'm putting in the windows and the doors here, so you can see there's the main back door I have, and there's the door that's going to lead to that balcony, but I get rid of it. So you'll see how that happens. And just change the color of the front door, and I'm adding a carport in. I really expand this front area as well. I put like a fountain on the second floor, and it's like a big kind of greenhousey area. I don't really know. It's got like some plants inside, so it's kind of neat. But you can see here, this is just the carport, and I'm going to start on the inside here with the stairs, which give me quite a lot of trouble. So I originally was going to put them like that, but then I changed my mind, and I changed quite a lot of things, as you'll see. So I wanted the stairs there, but there was a window, like, I think it was the window in the kitchen, like next to the door that goes outside. That was causing the problem, and it took me a while to figure that out. So I mess around with everything, like deleting sections of wall, trying to figure out what's blocking those stairs, as you can see, and I couldn't figure it out, really. Then I get rid of that window. Actually, the window on the other side, but never mind. It fixed it, and I was able to do my fancy staircase. And as you can see, it looks very nice. However, that means you can't get out to that balcony because it takes up that whole area, as you can see. So that was a shame, but it's okay. And I wanted to put like a hole in the floor so you can look down, an atrium kind of thing. I do it, like in the over the living room, you'll see. And I'm just going to sort out the bedroom downstairs here, and it's just a bedroom and a bathroom. So there you go. That's basically the floor plan right there. So there's the space in the floor that I open up so you can look nice. You can look down into the nice living room, and there's a little laundry nook there. So that's basically the floor plan in its final form there. Just adding in a few final touches, and we should be moving to the finer details of this house. So here we have the flooring, which is blue tile, and it's okay. So I use this blue tile, and I'll use some nice wood after I fix the roof here. So I'm going to use like a light colored wood in the kitchen, living room, and dining room, I think, and some nice wood upstairs. There's nothing goes in that hallway though, it's kind of opened, just because I liked it that way. So here we have the walls, which are coming in here, the wall paint, which is all blue, of course. Well, the bedrooms are different colors, but mainly the main house is blue. So I do like a light bluish green color for the walls, and then the accent walls are purple. Purple wallpaper, and also have this blue wall in the back. So yeah. So here we are starting with the kitchen, which is black cabinets and white countertops. So you know, it's very black and white, very modern. And I liked it. I think it turns out very nice. You'll see I'm putting in the kind of island area over here. Now, the stools I use, the bar stools that I put in on that island, aren't usable because it's not an island actually, it's just a countertop piece there, so you'll see how that works out. They're not actually usable bar stools, but they look nice. So I was putting in all the upper cabinets, and then I'll do a backsplash here. As you can see, it's just white. I mean, it seems very white, but then I think I bring in some color with, you know, some floor mats and such. So got two sinks in this kitchen. You have dishwasher there, which I'm changing the color of, and there's the bar stools. And as you can see, they're not really attached to the counters in any way. So no, they're not really usable, but they look nice anyway. I'm putting in some artwork there, just like a little teeny thingy. I don't know, those are like little paintings, and I'm gonna put in some lighting here and the final touches I always like to do, like mats and such. So you have some dark purple mats in there, and then some curtains, of course. So it's a pretty basic kitchen. It's not too overdone, over-decorated. I hope it isn't. So I'm just putting in a big plant, and we're going to do the dining room here. I think so. Yeah, so I'm putting in the dining table, and I have these really big chairs, and I think I make them blue. Blue, so you have nice blue chairs. Yeah, there you go. So you have the blue chairs and the nice table. And I put some sunflowers on there. And I'm putting in some lighting. Because it's like really dark in the stairwell, so I put in those little sconce things, like those little cube lights. So here's the laundry room nook. It's just like a little space I had, so I stuck the laundry room in there. And it works pretty well. There's enough room for the washer, dryer, and the sink. So here we have the living room. And I had a bit of trouble with the TV, and I put all this bamboo behind it because I didn't know what else to put back there because it was like a weird little nook. But I figured it out, so there you go. There's your bamboo. And so it's a pretty big room, and it's got those windows which look out to the pool. You'll see, like, literally, that's like against the pool. So I like that. And I'm messing around at the coffee table, making my little it's a hexagonal coffee table, which I like to do. So I did that, and then I have a little plant on top. And, you know, I'm just putting in the finishing touches now. I mean, I got the main furniture in there. So I have this nice little built-in bookcase. It's not really built-in, but it looks built-in, which I like that. And there's my door to the guest bedrooms. That's good. And I'm just trying to resort out those bamboo things, and a nice rug are coming in right here. So some more rugs and some mats and stuff and lighting. So we're going to proceed here to this guest room, which is green. It's got green striped walls, And here we go with the flooring I'm choosing. I got like a nice modern furniture in here, so that's really quite nice. And I'm just changing the colors of the bed here to get rid of that hideous cow skin. I don't know, that's what it is on the covers. So I fixed that, and I've got some artwork coming in over the bed, and a desk, which is good. So that's the only computer in the house is right there, so that's good to have. And so there's the computer, and some artwork, a mirror. It's a gigantic mirror, and some plants and other greenery to spice the room up a bit. So a rug, and just the finishing touches. And we're going to be moving to the ensuite bathroom that this bedroom has, which is a luxurious feature for a guest room. It's pretty nice, considering it's such a small house. Anyway, just putting in some more artwork. And here's the bathroom. So it's very small, but it's got all the essentials you'll need. It hasn't got a tub in it though, but it has got the sink, the shower, the toilet. So it's got everything your Sims could possibly need, and all while being small and compact. So I'm putting in the lighting. There's only one sconce in there because there wasn't any room for ceiling lights. So yeah. So here we have the upstairs here, where I'm just putting in all the wallpaper and changing all that up, all the railing colors. And I don't know what I'm doing now. Okay, yeah, so here's where I close in that front area in front of the house, because I didn't like the way it was like in such an L shape, like you had a small backyard and a big front yard. So as you can see here, I'm closing it all in, and I'm really changing up the way this house looks. So I'm going to be putting in an archway here, and I'm really changing up the way the house looks. I like it better this way, so that's why I did it. And I also have this really nice long cover that goes over the walkway, so that's a nice feature. And there's also all these plants on top of it, these big nice plants, so I think that looks nice. So there's the fountain, which is coming in on the roof. So yeah, I just had to use a bit of cheats to get that to work properly, but it does work. I'm pretty sure it works. I'm not 100% sure on that, but pretty sure that works quite nicely. So this is not actually a usable balcony, it's just for show. I put a trellis over it though, so it has some style. So you have the trellis, and then you have some railings, and I really like it. I think this turned out quite nicely out front here, and I don't know when I put the plants in, so I don't remember. I did this house a while ago from this recording, so yeah. So I spend a lot of time with landscaping in this house, as I said earlier, because it looks really nice. I mean, I really like the way the landscaping turns out. There's quite a lot of it. And you can see the pool taking shape here. I do expand it later, so it doesn't stay that way. So this space, that space inside, like before the front door, it doesn't really have a purpose. It's just an empty room with some plants in it. So I don't know. It could be whatever you want it to be. If you download the house, you could make it whatever you want it to be. I'm not sure the house is going to be up for download right away, though, because the exchange has been having some issues. I don't know if that's been resolved yet, so I'll have to look into that, but whatever. So you can see here, got the plants coming up on top of the walkway. At first, I wasn't sure, but it's okay. It grew on me. I think it looks quite nice. Anyway, I'm just putting in a car and some nice little bricks around the fountain here. You can see, and I'm just fixing up the walls and such so they work properly. So I think it looks really nice. I like the fountain. It's kind of an interesting feature that is probably something you'd never see in real life, but there you can see I just put the fountain piece in there. So here I'm playing around with some dirt I'm putting inside this area. So I just put some dirt in, and I change up the walkway too, because that brown color didn't match the house. So I'm changing it up to some stone slabs, it looks like. So now we're hopping back inside here for some lighting. It's weird. I like to do that. I like to go inside, outside, inside, outside. I get bored if I keep doing if I do the same thing over and over. So I like to mix it up a bit. So I'm just, finishing up the hallway upstairs, and these curtains were giving me a lot of trouble. They didn't want to go where they belong, so as you can see here, I had to really mess around to get those to work properly. So we have a very sparsely furnished hallway there, but it's okay. It's not like your Sims are ever going to hang out there anyway. So this is the master bedroom here, and it's nice brown colors, and I'm putting in a nice 4-poster bed right there. And it's a really big room, actually, and I like it. I think it looks nice. I wish this house could have been 3 bedrooms, but it's okay. You're not really going to need 3 bedrooms, unless you have a big family, of course. But then you wouldn't buy this house, so there you go. So there's the dressers. I got 2 big ones in there, and then some little plant things, some ferns, I don't know, those palm thingies. And flat screen television. And I think I also put a rocking chair in here, too. So that's kind of neat. So there's, some curtains. Just putting in a lot of curtains here. And like a little thingy at the end of the bed to put things on. So I have that. And there's the rocking chair, which I quite like. I like the rocking chairs. Those are nice. So a little paper lamp thingy. And that's basically it for the master bedroom. It's simply furnished, but it's elegant. Simple yet elegant. And some rugs, some lighting, and we're moving to the master bathroom here, which is also connected to the hall, and if anything, it's even smaller than the other bathroom. So, it is a small little house, so it has a small little master bathroom. And I'm putting in the accents I forgot in the other bathroom, like some towels, and some mirrors, and other goodies like that. You can see here's this little bath mat, and some more bath mats, and Creative Style was messing around, and I had trouble. There's like severe lag there for a moment, but I was able to sort it out. And some more curtains, and some lighting, and a little picture. So, I'm just finishing up lighting inside, and I'm not really entirely sure what's coming next. Oh yeah, I like to paint under the roof and like areas like that all black. I don't know why, I've been doing it now for a while. But there you go, I'm just doing that, and I think this is our landscaping session here. I think this is where I do the landscaping. So you can see here, I'm making the pool quite a lot larger, and the house gets all messed up. So I made it larger, and I continued like the siding down into the pool, and same with the brickwork. And I think it looks really nice, and there's the windows again. And I also continued the brick down onto the floor, and kind of around under the windows, as you can see here. That looks really cool, in my opinion. I do like that. So you can see there, it looks like that, so that's kind of interesting. Some couple of pool ladders. I wanted to have a fountain, but it didn't really fit because the pool was like all curvy. So I'm putting in marking out the areas where the patio is going to go, and I'm painting that in now. So there's the pool patio, which is nice. And I also put in some beautiful landscaping in the form of colorful flowers. And you'll see them all coming in here. Boom, boom, boom. We have a bunch of colorful flowers. I really like the flowers that came with World Adventures. I've been using them quite a lot now, because they're just so colorful and so nice. They're just different from all the other flowers in the game. I just like them. And I'm just putting in a huge flower bed over here. As you can see, nice large flower bed. And I'm going to put some rocks here, just to kind of section off the flower bed from the patio. So that looks nice. And I'm also putting a pond in. So, a nice little pond, and some more flowers in the front here. And some water lilies, which I got rid of, and there they are. So, some water lilies, and then, of course, a lot more flowers here. So, plenty of flowers, so it's a nice place to sit outside in the backyard there, because there's so many flowers. So, in here, this weird little room, I put in some flowers and some fern thingies. I don't know what those are. So, that's all that really goes in there. It's a weird space, and, it could be utilized for something else, but I didn't do that. I probably should have, but it's okay. And here we go, some more flowers, of course. And some more flowers go in here in the carport as well. So you can see, there we go, more flowers, and more flowers. And I also put in some nice colorful trees, which is really nice. I like the colors in the trees. I really like it. So that's really nice. And, just generally finishing up the landscaping here. I put a tree there too, a nice red one. So So I think that looks really quite nice. So some more flowers are going here, and we should be finishing up very soon. So everybody, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. And we're just putting the finishing touches on the house here, some landscape lighting and other such things. Well everybody, thank you for watching this video, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.